Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Scout Tactical channel. Tonight something pretty cool for you tack guys that want just a little extra. What I'm going to show you is the Taylor Freelance magazine base plate extensions. So they're not new mags, they're just an accessory for your mags that add ammunition capacity, and that's a pretty much cool thing. I really got into these for the M&P 45 because it only holds 10 rounds, but then I bought them for the M&P 40 and 9mm. They work just the same. The problem is M&P fans like myself are kind of cursed. Glock gets the Pierce extensions, the +1, +2s, and they even have some in +3s, even Springfield XDs. You just slide on the new floor plate and you're done. Sometimes it takes a new mag spring, and they're fairly inexpensive at $12 to $15. For some reason, Pierce doesn't make those for M&Ps. I guess they don't like them. So we have to go with a couple different companies. Now, one of those is Taylor Freelance, and that's what these are. A little bit pricey at $30 to $39. I happen to have gotten mine on Midway USA, which is a great price. Always a good place to shop. But I've seen them on Gunbroker. I've seen them on a lot of different places online. So you shop around and get the best price, even on Taylor Freelance directly. Another company doing this, I think, is called Arredondo, which is with an A, and that's also on Midway. But this is pretty simple. Don't get freaked out if you've never taken apart a magazine, because these pistol mags for M&P are super simple. So all you have in here is a spring, once you take the floor plate off, with your follower on top. So to do this kit, you simply take off your base plate. Here's a factory mag right here. You just slide your base plate off, right? Push the pin in right here. Slide the base plate off. Out comes your spring. Don't let it fly out, but it normally won't because it has a follower. Take off your follower, put it on the new spring, which is much longer, that comes with the kit. You see the spring in this package, brand new. And then stick it in there. Now, depending on the magazine, depending on the caliber of M&P, you may have a floor plate that goes on the bottom of this spring, but it's no big deal. It's a piece of metal with a ring. You slide it on so that it's flat against the bottom. Okay, so you put the follower back in your gun, right? You see it in there. There's your spring. And then you'll put on the Taylor Freelance base plate, and here it is. Now, this is a machined piece of aluminum, so that's awesome. You know, it is a little pricey, way higher than the Pierce stuff for Glocks, but it's all metal, and it's designed originally for competition, but I think it's cool for tack guys too. If you painted this little piece black and sharpied in the TF for Taylor Freelance, painted it black, you got a great addition for a duty pistol, even if your department allows it, maybe the one in the gun. So you put this on by taking off these two Allen screws right here. The plate comes off, this slides on, you see the groove machined into it. Slides on the bottom of your mag, you put the plate back on. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be a gunsmith in any way. I had no experience with these base plates, and I had no problems with them. So what does it do for you? Okay, standard mag, M&P variety, and this is an older one. See, it's shiny, not dull. But it's 15 rounds in a 40. It's 17 rounds in a 9mm. It's 10 rounds in a 45. So with this kit, it's a +4 for 40, so I have 19 round M&P 40 mags. 19 round mags, yes sir. And it's +5 in a 9mm, so those are 17s +5, you get 22 in the M&P 45. Not as big a spread because 45 bullets are so big, but you do get +3, which is so it's a 13 round mag. Now you have a 13 rounder instead of a 10, and in 45, that's pretty formidable. Now, do you need this stuff? No. But is it advantageous? Yes. And that's what self-defense and combat are all about, is having the advantage. If you're a competitor, it's about having the advantage. You want the best equipment you can so that you can compete on the same level or more as the guys you're going against. In law enforcement, you want to be able to compete at the same level or better as the criminals you're going against. In the self-defense world, same level or better. You don't have to have a fair fight because it's called a gunfight, and your major task is to win. If you lose, you won't even know. So these are great additions. There's not many options on the M&P, but at +4 and 40, +5 and 9mm, highly recommended. Now, one caveat on the 9 and 40s is they have a few different sizes. Right? This one is the standard, and it's the +4, +5. It's not going to fit if you have a Velcro top mag pouch anymore. So say you're wearing this in your chest rig and you have a flap over the top, it may be too tall now. So that's something you need to think about. If you can't add 1.5 inches or 1 inch to your Velcro rig, your pouch, may not work. If you have an open top carrier, no problem. And again, for law enforcement, if permitted by your department, and it may not be, but if it is and you want to add this, maybe this is just one in the firearm and you leave the standard one on your 2 replacements so that they fit in your mag pouch better. That's just an idea from me to you. I work as a police officer, as I've said in my other videos, and my department would allow these, but again, I'm just going to run one because these 2 don't fit in my duty belt, in my mag pouch on my duty belt. So something to think about. These are cool because, again, I'm not talking about the states that limit mag capacity. I live in Texas, so we can have 15, 17, or 126, whatever we want, and that's a good thing. But a +4, 19 round 40 mag is pretty dang awesome, and a 22 round 9mm mag, pretty awesome. One caveat also, one problem I ran into on the 45, and I want to try to show you. They don't talk about this on their website. Midway didn't mention this either, but I had problems. I emailed Taylor Freelance. Let me give them a little shout out right here because they were awesome. There it is, Bellingham, Washington. See if you can get that information, TaylorFreelance.com. So I emailed them and said, hey man, this isn't working for me, and I had a reply back the very next day, so that was cool. And here's what the deal is. I put this plate system on the 45, right? And it made for a cool mag. But I only got 10 rounds. And I had 10 rounds to start with. And I have this huge extension on there. So why didn't I get any more rounds? And here's what they told me. No problems again on the 9 and 40. I didn't have any issues. It was a drop-in installation, even for me. Here it is. There is a limiter. Let's see if I can see it real quick. There it is. There is a limiter right there. See the dots shining? There's a little hump in the magazines right there. And you have to file that down, either with a file or a Dremel. It's real simple. It doesn't go through to the other side, but see the dent? Well, that dent sticks up. It's right there. And if you don't file that down, then as the floor plate comes down the magazine, it, boom, hits that dent. It's there for a reason, to make it only a 10 round magazine. So you have to file off the dent, and then your follower can go, your floor plate can go all the way into the extended Taylor Freelance floor plate. And you do get the 13 round capacity that they're talking about. So just keep that in mind. Don't freak out if you buy the 45 kit. They're both the same price, by the way. If you buy the 45 kit and you're only getting 10, don't think, oh my God, what have I done wrong? I've even tried the old spring thinking you didn't use the new spring that came with it and all that. No. All you do is file off the dent, because the dent is not your friend. Alright guys, so just a quick bit of gear for you. I hope you like it. Hope you find them interesting. If you like M&Ps, might try one, $30, and see if you like it. Check us out on the web at scouttactical.com. Check us out on Facebook at the Scout Tactical channel. Of course, Scout Tactical is part of the Scout Tactical Network, which is 3 channels: Scout Hunter, Scout Prepper, and Scout Tactical. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the subscriptions. Let's keep them coming. We're getting close to 1,000. Keep it rolling. As always, thanks for watching.